Hey guys, Vess here doing VoD Review on Map 2 of RIT versus U of R in the NYXL Spring Rally. I'm going to wait to judge what the teams are running, even though we could talk about RITs right now, because U of R can change at any moment. We're going to skip ahead to when the doors open. Actually, we can talk about it now, because I don't think they'll change, and I think Fluander is where he plans to be. So RIT are running just a standard comp, a 2-2-2 of Soldier, Sombra, Rein Zarya, Ana Zen. I like that. I think that I think you just go. Hmm. I'd have actually preferred to see this probably be a Widowmaker. But this is fine. This is fine. Soldier will be up on the high ground. Blue Ender is gonna be trying to build EMP so they can do EMP Grav or EMP Tac Visor or Nano Tac Visor. It's fine. They're probably just gonna play around Hotel with one of the healers on high ground with the soldier and one of the healers in back alley. U of R, what are they running? They're running the Reinhardt Hammond again. I really think that's bad. I really think that for King's Row, you need a Zarya. Zarya is so good on this map because high ground is not that relevant on this map. So there's not as much reason to run Diva. And I think that if they were gonna pull some Chengdu Hunters quad DPS dive onto first stuff, Hammond makes sense here. But other than that, I think you just want a Zarya here. Lucio, Ana. I don't like Lucio on attack King's Row because you don't need his help to get to point quickly. It's right there. And I don't think the utility he provides is better than what Zenyatta provides or what Mercy provides if you're going to run like a Pharah or a Widow. You might want a Mercy. Double Sniper, that's okay. They have to hope they get picks. The instant that RIT recognizes that it's double sniper, they can change the way they're playing. They can hide. So this is a kind of a we really hope we get a kill in the first like 10, 15, 20 seconds type comp. And if it doesn't work, I think you swap over to either a dive based comp or just goats, honestly. I don't like that tether from Wolf. It overly exposes him. If all he wanted to do was to get onto this high ground, he could have just tethered to the high ground. He's going for a jump shot. There's no universe where he's ever going to see anybody because the only people he'd ever see are people on the point, and the only person who's on the point is probably Reinhardt. Like I said, the healer is probably back in streets. He's not going to see that, and they're gonna see you immediately. Like I'm 100% certain the soldier knows you're here, and the Ana knows you're here now. They should not die to you. So you are effectively useless on Widowmaker right now because you can't kill the soldier and the Ana who are hiding in the corner. But because your team have pushed onto point, they can see your team. So you have to move now as Widow. Fluander gets the big hack on Madski, and that's the fight. So the reason they lost there, I don't even think Fluander's hack on Madski was super essential. I think it's that the DPSs from U of R were not positioned in such a way that they could help the team when the team pushed to the point. RIT are just pushing up for ult charge. Slash, I guess to chase, but it's a Hammond, so they're never going to kill him. Okay. That's what I like. One fight, double sniper didn't work. Get rid of it. They're back. They're on McCree. They're on Sombra. That's okay. McCree can flash over the shield. I think that McCree and the McCree soldier fight can go either way. I am indifferent towards that one. I honestly think that the McCree soldier fight comes down to, am I a better soldier than he is a McCree, and vice versa. Some people might say McCree wins, some people might say soldier wins. I really don't like not having a Zarya here, though. Ball just isn't really gonna do anything. Matsky gets hacked again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. How does Wolf get away with this? Wolf just pushes through Hotel, fans the hammer again, and fans the hammer a third time. I think that this is a disaster for RIT right here. I don't know why Syntheski is on the low ground here. He's probably trying to protect the Zen. But like I said, one of the healers can just be in the back streets and grab the health pack that's in that building in the back streets if they really need to. Preferably the Zen, because Harmony will linger for 3 seconds even if you break line of sight. The Ana should be on high ground with the soldier, because she can still see everybody, even the Zen, when he's poking his head out here. And it should be the Zarya's job in this comp to protect the Zen, not the Ana. But because they're together, and because they're both on the low ground, McCree gets both of them. That is a disaster of positioning. Ana, in my opinion, on this map, and I give my opinion on this because I play Ana on ladder a little bit. I don't think Ana should be played right here. I prefer for her to be up on the high ground. One of those high grounds. Because, well, I'm not going to repeat myself, but you guys know why. And Wolf's just here happily fanning the hammer, getting his kills. That is a one fight for U of R. It should be. If Smash grabs here, it's a mistake. He doesn't have grab. But if he grabbed there, I'd be mad at him. That is a solidly lost fight. Alright, going into Streets phase, U of R should already be pushing up, but they're not. So that tells me they either don't know the flow of this map very well, or are scared to push up, and they really should be pushing up. Because RIT now they're here completely uncontested. In a perfect world off winning the fight for first, you can get your cart Oh, okay. I might actually have to yell at RIT for what happens here. The reason you push forward after you take A on this map is so that you can get the cart through this first choke. RIT doesn't get pushed, but they still let the cart through the first choke, and I don't like that. I really don't like that. Because this street choke, the alternate choke that RIT is trying to hold here, is a lot harder to hold than that first choke. Because they don't have the room they don't have this room that Wolf is standing next to use as additional cover in the street. So I think they should have held at the gateway. They had time. U of R didn't push up. I think that was the play. RIT are still going to win this fight. How do they win this fight? I was busy talking about why they should have lost. They win off Grav. Okay. They use Nano, they use Grav, they win the fight. Now if I'm Fluander, I want to be up on the high ground. Like the high ground above the choke. Right? Hold on, let's see if Kitch looks at it again. Right here. I don't want Fluander where he is right now. I want him here. So that when they push in, they can pop EMP, potentially Tac Visor as well, because Tac Visor, it's going to be hard to get Tac Visor off. So I want them to use EMP and Tac Visor and try to build Earth Shatter. That's the line of thinking I want RIT to be under. If I'm U of R, I think I actually want to push this side where Alex is going, anticipating the EMP at the choke. Either that, or you try to get your EMP off before they can get their EMP off. Either of those could work. I want to see Seg already, like, in the back line, if he's not. But no, they decide to go main. Let's see who uses what. Big. Seg was in the back line. Actually, both Sombras use EMP at the same time, basically. So everyone is EMP'd. Soldier's not, but he's asleep, so he's effectively EMP'd. In a fight where both teams are EMP'd, I actually think U of R win this because the choke that RIT have chosen to hold is hard to hold. Also, I think Fluender got hit by... Did Fluender get hit by Seg's EMP? I don't know. I want to see this again. Sorry about this, chat. I want to see the two EMPs one more time. Okay. I don't think Fluender or Seg got hit by the other's EMP, so I don't know why Fluender dies here. He might have been hacked, and it just doesn't show because the UI maybe only shows the alt. If Fluender is not hacked here, he should be gone. Okay, no, I know exactly what happened, actually, I remember. Fluender threw his E, his teleporter, to get above the enemy team so he could EMP. Wrong, 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 wrong. What Fluender should have done, like I said, is been up on the high ground so he could drop down an EMP and then teleport out. The other team doesn't have like a Zen or something, so there's nobody that Fluender can EMP, kill them easily, and then get out. Fluender burns his mobility tool to get the EMP off and dies because of it, which I think is a big part of why this fight is lost for RIT. Fluender should have been on the high ground, dropped down, EMP'd, TP'd out. Whereas, because I think Seg was in the back line, he gets to use his EMP, kill the Zen, because RAT is running someone who Sombra can easily just kill. And then Seg can just fall back to the team. So I think that was a good EMP from Seg, and it was a good EMP from Fluender, but it was a bad execution of the EMP from Fluender. I don't know what's happening here. I think they're gonna go for a nano... No, they can't nano. They're gonna go for a high ground tac visor play? Why does Smash die here? Everyone dies in this street fight. Pretty much everyone dies. RIT should be grouped together, but instead, the DPSs are running up because they want to contest. I don't know about this one. I think Fluender alone could have contested and then TP'd out, and I think that the rest of the team would have made it back in time. Yeah, see, like, Fluander is still alive. So I think Fluander alone could have bought the time they needed for the tanks to get back. Sev did not. Smash did not need to die here. He died because his healers were too far behind him and his DPSs were too far in front of him. Instead of it being either the one or two DPSs touching. Alex has Earth Shatter. Did he have Earth Shatter beforehand? Because they could have maybe won that fight with Earth Shatter. I think that Fluander and Kitch could have held contested cart such that these people could have all gotten back together. Smash, Zuzel, Syntheski, and Alex. Where's Zuzel when he dies? Everyone's so spread, so it doesn't surprise me that Zuzel dies. I don't think this was played correctly by RIT. Um, I think that even if your two DPSs die trying to contest the cart, like by the contest, and I don't even think they would have died, that getting all four, your two tanks and your two healers, to the cart together would have been worth it. So what changes are made? No more Ana, they go... RIT goes full goats. They drop the soldier, they drop the Sombra, they drop the Ana, they go full goats. That's fine. That's okay. I have nothing to say about that. That's a great... They used Visor. They didn't have Nano, I don't think. That's a fine call. Just swap to goats. Big Earth Shatter comes out from Alex, but it doesn't hit Madski, and they should know Madski also has Shatter by now. And I think in their rush to try to get kills off of the Earth Shatter, Madski's like, oh, I'm just going to use Earth Shatter, and they should have been ready for that. And somehow Wolf flanks in high noons and kills Smash. That's... This just tells me that RIT weren't ready for certain ults that I think they should have known U of R had. And U of R wins off of those ults. So I think that's just poor ult tracking. They should have realized that the enemy team had Earth Shatter, had EMP, like had Hamtaro ult, like I don't know what to say about that one. That one was mostly RIT got caught off guard by ults. Let's watch RIT's attack now. Let's see. Looks like RIT are just gonna play goats on the first point. U of R are gonna run. They're running a Zarya on defense. I think they should have run it on offense, but what do I know? They completed the map with 3 minutes left, so whatever. Actually, I don't know if they had Ham in the whole attack. I already can't remember. I think they might have had a Zarya. Anyway, doesn't matter now. Okay. I think Seg could be more behind the team. I think Seg should have been where Fluander was on the first attack from on the last round, like practically at the spawn door, basically to scout. They already know what it is now. U of R already knows what it is now. This charge from Alex, I think they actually could have gone. Is this who I think it is? Oh, my bad. I thought U of R was also on goats. I would have said that if they had a brig, they could have gone for a counter pin, like a counter charge, to knock Alex down and kill him. Where's the McCree for this? He maybe could have flashed. This just screams to me. I'm gonna say it again. Moira tells me that U of R are scared. Whenever I see a Moira, I assume that means that the team is scared. They're gonna take a lot of damage. They're not gonna get healed. I don't like Seg's positioning. I think he should have been where Fluander was when RIT was defending. So either in the enemy spawn to scout initially, or like up on this statue was also a kind of a good spot. As soon as he saw them pushing in through hotel, he could have gone in behind them. Um, Not landing the sleep here from Shyle is unacceptable. I'm sorry. Like, missing that sleep on a target who is moving that predictably, it's a Reinhardt charge, and then hits the wall and is standing still for a split second, you need to land that sleep, Shyle. That is a game-losing mistake right there. And then positioning, they're all just in this little hallway instead of streets, and I don't like this hallway as opposed to streets. So, I think if they sleep Alex, don't wake him up, and try to take the 6v5, they can maybe win. But RIT wins that easy because bad positioning from U of R, missing a sleep dart, missing a flashbang, Sombra not getting a good hack, combination of things. RIT does push up a little bit. I like where RIT are right now. They're trying to deny this mini health pack room from U of R so that the cart can get here through the choke. I don't know why in any universe if you're Madsky you charge here. That's a mistake. You're all low. This is why I don't think Streets is holdable in that middle area. There's just not enough cover. Let's see who uses what here. They're playing so far. RIT just have this, I think. I don't. Did Wolf go in alone? If you're going to contest the cart, Madsky should have been the first one there. I don't. That's an okay Earth Shatter, actually. Didn't get Zoozle. If you get Zoozle, you win the fight. But I think that was a fine Earth Shatter, and I think they're going to win anyway, so. Even though Wolf died first, and I think RIT should have won off that. Although U of R did have to invest 4 ults to win that fight. They literally popped Earth Shatter, High Noon, Graviton, Coalescence. So that might be a good thing. If RIT wins this next fight immediately, it's a good thing. I think Alex should have just expected Madsky's Earth Shatter. If RIT doesn't get Earth Shattered there, they win the fight. Zach also maybe. Zoozle should have known that Zidium had Grav. And they grabbed after the trance. Big stun on the Reinhardt. So I don't like using sound barrier here, and here's why. I'm gonna tell you why in a second. RIT are pretty much all full health. Well, okay, Fluander dies apparently, but like the rest of them are full health. I don't even know how Fluander lost mech. This alt, Alex, Kitsch, Syntheski, Zuzel, and Smash are all full HP. Pretty much. Syntheski pops alt to counter the Riptire. However, Smash bubbles himself. Alex throws up shield. No, they might have needed it because I guess technically speaking, the tire could have just waited um until the bubble went down or the shield went down or gone past the shield. I'm not gonna call it a misplay from Syntheski. That might have been a fine reason to use sound barrier. I'm gonna call that a misplay from Seg. He got impatient. He saw that there were 3 people around his tire. He was scared it would die, and he pops it. But the only people around you are a Zarya, who doesn't look like she has a lot of energy, to me, a Reinhardt, and a Lucio. And if the Reinhardt has used Fire Strike, I don't know if he had, then you have nothing to fear having your tire wait for a little bit. So I'm gonna say that was Seg's mistake. Again, RIT playing a little bit up so the cart can push forward. Okay, so a fight's about to start here. If I'm Madsky, I want Earth Shatter. And I probably am thinking Alex has Earth Shatter. So it's dangerous to throw a Fire Strike, but I can probably get a couple swings in because I can cancel my swing with shield. I think the win condition here for U of R is they try to build Shatter without getting shattered, and then use the Shatter. And then the win condition for RIT, again, is also they need to use their Shatter. So basically, how these two Reinhardts fight is going to determine a lot of what happens here. And if I know Alex, his shield's going to break and he's just going to go for it. Yep. How does Madsky get booped this high in the air? Does he get double booped? If that's the case, that's a big brain play. They could have even, I guess, triple booped him with Diva Fly, Brig Shift, and Lucio right click. Okay, Kevin boops the Rhine into the air and they go for Earth Shatter. But the moment Zidium sees that, the moment Zidium sees the Lucio, I want him, and he kind of does. I think the people behind him were safe, and I think only Seg or whoever got caught out. The Zarya needs to instantly push up and block Earth Shatter with Personal Shield. Immediately. You see that Lucio going to boop your Rhine? Immediately. If you're the Zarya player, boom, walk up, shift. You have to. You have to. Who's this down on the... Yeah, Seg gets hit. Shile gets hit probably behind them. Shile's probably safe. But Seg dies because of it. You can save Seg if you do the Zarya thing. I'm 90% sure they could have pulled that off. I'm not sure what this charge is. Now your backline's not safe. Yeah, if I recall, the Mercy and the Moira were over here. They're dead. Their Reinhardt just decided to try to charge a Brig. They're dead. I don't... Madsky uses Shatter there because he has to. But... Okay, so... The reason RIT won that is because they went for Boop Shatter, and it worked. What U of R could have done is had Zarya block it, and then not have Madsky try to charge off to the side. I don't know why he did that, but smart play from RIT, bad play from U of R. That's been a trend, honestly. Let's look at this round 3. It looks like RIT are just going to defend with goats. They're not going to even bother with the soldier Ana thing they did last time, the soldier Sombra. U of R, I would be very surprised if they actually rolled out with a Roadhog, because I... No. I'm telling you right now, no. U of R, don't do this to me. You need a Zarya, not a Roadhog. You need a Zarya so that Madsky can push them back into the streets without dying. If you're gonna run a Pharah, you need a Mercy. Don't run Moira ever. I've already addressed that like 500 times. Sombra's okay. And then I don't really see what Batiste brings to this situation, because the Goats is not going to take a lot of... They're not really going to care about Batiste's right click, or left click, sorry, his damage. It's not that great, especially against people with this much health. Invuln field, okay. It's good. Goats isn't really great at killing the Invuln field, but I don't know. I think you want an Ana to go for like a big anti-nade, or like a Mercy to go with your Pharah, or a Zen to discord people. I don't think Batiste is the play. I don't think Roadhog's the play. I don't think Moira is the play. Looks like they're going Hanzo instead of Pharah. That's better if they're not going to run the Mercy. I don't know why Shile didn't hook Smash earlier. He could have done it earlier than that. I don't know why the Batiste pushes up alone and Invuln's on the point. His team's not there, the Invuln dies, and now they don't have it, and because they don't have it, someone's gonna die here. And it looks like it's Madsky and then Shile, yeah. So, the whole reason you would run Batiste at all is mostly for his Invuln field, but Danger Durian here decides to push up onto point alone and pop Immortality field. With only him in it, it dies and then the tanks die. So that's just a huge misplay on heroes I already don't think were the play. And then it's easy enough for Fluander to find Seg, because you just chase the translocator. What do they do now? They have Dragon, they have Coalescence, they almost have Earth Shatter, and they almost have the Amp field thing. I think the play here... Well, first off, I really hope U of R knows that if you shoot Hanzo ult through Batiste ult, the dragons don't do more damage. The arrow, the actual arrow itself does more damage, but the dragons don't do more damage. So if I see them throw Hanzo ult through Batiste ult, I'm going to yell at them. Seg hacks the Reinhardt, hacks Alex, so they should be all in right now. Okay, I don't know what's happening here on the screen. U of R just didn't commit. I'm going to call that fight that U of R didn't commit. I don't know where the dragons went. Clearly nowhere important. The instant Alex is hacked, I want to see U of R slam into RIT. Instead, they're playing by that statue, still like poking, hoping Shile gets a hook or something. Now they're going to play for EMP. But the team wasn't ready for an EMP. Honestly, you can say all you want, maybe that Grav like kept them from capitalizing on the EMP, but the EMP shouldn't have happened until the team was close enough to do something about it. The team are in the choke. The EMP is on the point. I don't think Syntheski had to use Lucio ult. I get that he hid and used it because of the EMP, but his team was in no danger. I don't understand the purpose of this Batiste ult. DPS is trying to push alone. This is honestly just poor positioning from U of R. The DPSs are pushing in alone. The Reinhardt's going for charges that don't really make sense. Syntheski already has another beat. Big Earth Shatter, but no one can capitalize because it's only him and yeah. I don't know. U of R couldn't commit. Commitment issues. Scared of commitment. Just propose. Just do a thing and push. Hold W. I think that's honestly, they were just afraid to hold W. Now let's see what they do on... It looks like they're going for a cheese... They're going for a bunker comp defense, but I want to see where they set up, because where I think the best place to set up bunker comp is on King's Row, that's an alright spot, I guess. I don't actually... Okay, first off. I don't think you should ever run bunker comp without a Symmetra. If you're gonna run Bastion and Orisa, you need a Symmetra. They also need a D.Va and not a Roadhog, so that she can drop down and contest point and fly back up. I don't know why you have a Reaper in a bunker comp, because Reaper needs to be close to the enemy and the bunker comp's not going anywhere. And then why would you ever run Moira and not like Mercy or Ana here? Again, Moira, to me, screams that you're scared of dying. And you know what you should do? You know what's the best way to take no damage in Overwatch? It's to make sure the enemies are dead so they can't hurt you. And Moira's utility is just lots of healing. And the other healers are good at helping the team kill people. Killing people, greater than sign, healing. That's all I have to say. Moira, not good. Now, because they don't have a D.Va, this Reaper has to contest. And this is just kind of a mess, because they can't... U of R can't really see RIT, or they shouldn't be able to. Alex somehow gets up behind the bunker comp. That should never happen. I don't know how this Reaper hasn't died yet. Do U of R hold this? That would be amazing. Yeah, no way. So, the reason U of R lose here is because they just don't play bunker comp correctly. Which, at the end of the day, is another positioning issue. The reason I like Symmetra is because you can actually move your entire bunker comp all at the same time to a new spot. But that aside, so I'd have liked to see a Sim instead of like a Reaper.